Virgo, welcome to your love reading. As usual, I'm going to do a you versus them spread. I'm placing you on this side, the person you're thinking of on this side. Energies can be reversed at times, so if this sounds more like you, swap the roles. All I ask is that you don't force any messages or take any messages that aren't meant for you. You'll know if this is your story, okay? So let's dive in. Overall love energy surrounding Virgo. All right. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and very soon clearly decide what you want. That way it comes to you. So with keep an open mind and very soon, I see that you want to have this soulmate type love. You really desire being a part of a structured home, the family life. You're Virgo, you're the nurturer, you're the mother figure, you love all things love and family. Now, I think there's been some indecisiveness on your part. Maybe someone isn't your usual type, or maybe the way that they act goes against what you would typically go for or allow. But at the same time, you really want it to work because you miss being in a relationship, or you just, I don't know, I'm getting this vibe that you're iffy about something, but at the same time, you're curious enough or you're tolerant enough to go with it. It might not be your first choice, but something good could come from it. All right. What's going on in love for Virgo, please? Between Virgo and their person. Okay, so something can be at a standstill when it comes to a commitment. This could be someone just pulling back their energy or their efforts. This is also someone pulling back their love as well, but it's surrounding a commitment. So someone might not be happy or might not see this as worthy. Someone could be in an unhappy marriage. There could be money problems or just an overwhelming feeling of not being happy, not being secure, not being independently where they want to be. And I think it's you, Virgo. I think you're feeling codependent. Okay. Or you're viewing your person as codependent. Maybe they're up your ass all the time, or they don't work, they don't offer you much, but they're dangling commitment, which is actually what you want, in front of you. Okay. Eight of Materials in reverse. Why is the Eight of Materials here? What's not working? Yeah, you guys aren't working well together. You guys don't work well together. Okay, not willing to cooperate, maybe not compromising, not reconciling. Things just are iffy right now. You might be losing interest and possibly thinking about taking the leap of faith elsewhere. The Hierophant. Again, energies can be reversed. So if this doesn't sound like you and more like your person, apply it. The Hierophant. Being extremely anxious and borderline depressed, but this is like a mental hold on you. Like you're not sleeping well, you're possibly not eating, you're just overwhelmed and over analyzing about where this is going. Do I continue to invest or don't I? Is there potential for this to turn around? One more. Maybe you're having trouble realizing if you want to actually commit to this person. You're not vocalizing it yet. Communication isn't moving quick between the two of you. This could be just to keep the peace as well. Maybe, you know, conversations tend, when it comes to heart conversations, they tend to turn into arguments. And you're like, you know what? I don't have the energy to deal with it. Queen of Emotions in reverse. I feel like this isn't as stable as what you originally saw it to be. Maybe on the outside, like on face value, it looked like this person had their shit together. They were ready. They wanted this. They desired you. Like, it was too good to be true. And once you actually started to express yourself and you were giving and everything, it became the Knight of Materials in reverse. Like, everything just stopped. What was forward motion, even if at a slow pace, that was moving towards a good solid foundation and direction, has now just stopped. The love kind of stopped. The gifts kind of stopped. Just everything from the beginning, it's now doing the opposite. Yeah, nothing's being offered anymore. This could also be time, money, broken promises, or just lack of commitment or lack of action. I feel like you are crawling out of your skin. You really want to move forward. You're not willing to accept this right now. Like, you're antsy. You're starting to get antsy. One more. You're anxious and contemplating releasing this. Nine of Materials in reverse. And I think it's because you're just not happy. Virgo, the past couple reads, you haven't really been in the best state. I was hoping for this energy to change for you. Yeah, feeling like this is just whatever I do, I can't win. No matter what I pick, it's always something. Desiring more, wanting to move forward, whether it's a new beginning with your person, like a clean slate, or moving past it, but you continue to almost lie to yourself, I want to say. You're kind of stuck in your own delusions. You don't want to see things for what they are. You want to be willfully ignorant just because you're trying to avoid the pain that comes with the realization of this could potentially be listed as a failure as well. So instead, you do everything you can to just continue to run its course, and hopefully things will work itself out. Okay, let's look at your person. Overall love energy for Virgo's person, please. So we have, let your friends help you in the reverse. Ask for and accept support from others. I get a feeling that your person is stubborn, possibly very prideful, doesn't tend to ask for advice or talk about their personal issues with other people. And quite frankly, they could maybe possibly benefit from therapy. You know, if you're not comfortable going to your friends or family, but I see the need for talk, because separation in reverse, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. I see this more so as an energy of knowing that there needs to be a break, but being so codependent or addicted to their person, it's like a toxic scenario where they don't want to be without them. but at the same time knowing that they do need some time alone, or that you need some time alone. Maybe both of you just need to not break up, but just get off each other's asses for a minute. Like, I feel a sense of clinginess. Finances and career in the reverse. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So someone's money could be in jeopardy, or it could have been an argument. You guys could have argued about money. And then heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, this needs to happen. But I really think that you guys would benefit from a slight separation, a way to reevaluate what you both want, where you stand financially, emotionally, and go to your support system. And support system meaning maybe stop relying so much on each other and independently branch out, and remember that you guys are two separate individuals. Okay. For Virgo's person, how is their person viewing this relationship? So this relationship from Virgo's person's perspective. This relationship from Virgo's person's perspective. Your person might be silent on what they think or how they feel. They might be confused and not really clear on how they feel. They might second guess what their intuition is telling them. They might be head over heart and just kind of blocking out all instinctual type feelings. They're extremely anxious though. Maybe they don't know what's coming around the corner. They don't want it to end, but they might be confused or doing, like, out of the fear of this ending, their actions might actually cause this to end, because they're trying so hard to prevent it that they're just not thinking things through and they're just reacting too quickly. One more? Okay. They really do want to communicate with you, and there could be fast back and forth communication. There is heart-to-heart conversation here. But they're struggling to create boundaries, healthy boundaries. They're struggling to block out all external factors, and also their heart space, like they're not protecting their peace properly. High Priestess. Yeah, they're in constant conflict with how they feel versus how they think. There's options, and they know what they want, and they want to take the leap towards it. And I'm seeing the option as potentially being you. One more. And they want to stop this juggling, this indecisiveness, this confusion, and come back together with you, reconnect. If you guys aren't physically separated, but just like back on good terms. They don't want to feel abandoned from you. They don't want to let you go. They don't want you to be alone, and they also don't want them to be alone, which is probably why they don't want the separation, because if the separation happens, they might be a little bit on the insecure side and think that you might never come back. Four of Swords in reverse. Why aren't we resting for Virgo's person? They just want to be happy. They want to make you happy. They want to do as much as they can to prove to you that they want this. They don't want you to search for a new beginning, even though you might have the right to do so. They want to balance things out. Yeah, they want things to change. They want things to go in their favor. They want anything that's hindering you guys to change. The World. Okay, yeah. They're being patient. They're being very patient about trying to not end this. So if an ending is near, they're waiting it out. They don't want to initiate it, and they don't want to do anything that's going to actually cause it, because that's not what they want. This could also be a Sag if you're dealing with a Sag, but this is more so for me, just trying to practice patience and balance. Wanting, again, more balance, having patience for this equal give and take. Waiting for all of these investments, though they're not growing at this moment, wanting it to grow, wanting to help make it grow, just having patience in the seeds that were planted, though not feeling confident, but thinking, okay, it's just stunted growth right now, like there'll be time. Not wanting to compete or be in conflict anymore, wanting to come in towards you, calmer waters, get out of this storm. This is also like lacking the ambition and the drive to do all of this, though. Not having confidence in themselves. They could be intimidated by you and how you're feeling at this current moment, and not knowing exactly how to approach you. 8 of Wands. What are these messages? This could also be like fiery passion. Messages about possibly an ex of yours, or a marriage, or feeling like commitment, they're not the commitment type, or a commitment with you isn't going to go anywhere. Feeling insecure about commitment or security, feeling lesser of a man or a woman, but I'm getting male vibes over here, but apply the gender as you see fit. This is just, we all have masculine and feminine energy. Yeah, just feeling like this isn't happy, or picking up on the fact that you're not happy. Maybe you'd be happy with somebody else that can be more stable, or what is this? But trying to manifest, but not manifesting properly because their heart space isn't open, and they're also not coming towards you because they're hurt. They feel betrayed, or they're fearful of a betrayal. This Empress is like sticking out to me though. Why is the Empress here? If you were recently divorced, Virgo, or recently in a past relationship, I feel like this person is still stuck on that. I think that they're fearful that you're going to leave them for your old relationship and reconcile and have the stability and the happy home that you desire. You're going to go back from where they originally found you, whatever place that may have been, and you're going to rejoin. Like, there's 3 girls here, they're having a good time, they're getting together, and you're going to be stable and happy in that unit. 7 of Wands. Trying to figure out if the Lovers is a choice or a Gemini. It could be an insecure Gemini. Someone that just can't seem to set up healthy boundaries, that tends to just react, that doesn't know how to block out everything else, that has trouble with keeping their promises because they tend to overpromise and underdeliver. Or maybe they don't have as much to give as what they claimed, and the truth could be coming out. Which is probably why they are insecure. Yeah, fearful that you're not going to wait for them. Fearful that you're moving on. And they don't know if what they have to say will be enough. or if you will even listen to what they have to say. Not knowing what to do, not knowing what to offer, being extremely interested, but almost like convincing themselves that there's no point. No matter what I do, they're not going to want me, so let me just not do anything. And I think that's what's really pissing you off too. It's inconsistency. It's like, do you want me or not? And if you do, act like it. Like we're adults here. It's not like we're in kindergarten or whatever. And if I ignore you and, you know, tease you constantly and talk down to you, that means I like you. Like, no, as an adult, that's freaking toxic. Yep. Seeing you as wanting to be single and abundant and thriving. They're insecure, guys. They're super hell-bent on you deserve better, and to be honest, there could be some truth to that. There could definitely be some truth. If they are resisting healing and taking responsibility for their past traumas and pains and not doing the work that it is required in order to move past that, they're never going to have a healthy relationship, whether it be with you or anybody else in this world. They got to be able to focus on them. I see them as being codependent on you, and not necessarily in a financial way, but more so like clinging to you for everything else. Emotionally, they could also manipulate you or make you feel like you're all that they have, you know, and that's not healthy. But if you want to know their intentions and the potential outcome, read the description box below and schedule a reading with me. We will dive into your specific scenario. But before I leave you guys, what are Virgo's person's honest and true feelings that are hidden? Hidden truths from Virgo's persons meant for Virgo. How do they truly and honestly feel about Virgo? What do they wish they could say? For Virgo's person. All right, one last shuffle, Spirit. All right, that's it. That's all that's coming out. We got real love. I want you. I miss you regardless of how things seem. All right, you guys. Hope this helped. Love and light.